Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrance Reviews here, coming at you with a top 5 video on my collection. What are my personal top 5? Now, this channel is devoted to helping you along your journey as I'm coming and taking you along with my journey and seeing if my takes on upcoming, new, old fragrances and the experiences I had can help you out. And I just want to share my passion with everyone. If you like the content that you see, I welcome you to join me again. If you would subscribe and hit the bell so you get future notifications. This is actually part 2 of 3 parts of what are my top 5. Because normally when people see my collection or we discuss collections, they always want to know which are the top 5 or top 10. And that is hard to narrow down, believe me. At least it seems pretty hard at sometimes for some of them. But I decided to break it down more into designer, niche, and of course your indies, your independent houses, smaller houses. That way it'll be a little shorter. It ain't a long drawn out video and I can kind of break it up, you know. So this one I did design already. This one is going to be for my indie houses. I don't have a huge, but that's really been what I'm really starting to like a lot because they can provide not only some great alternatives to some higher expensive stuff at a better price point, but they are really coming up with some really creative stuff that I'm really enjoying. So without further ado, let me start out with an honorable mention. And the reason this one makes an honorable mention is because it's so, for me, sitting in a category of one special occasion or one special time of the year. And that's going to be Home for the Holidays. That's going to be by Happy Land right here. Okay. And EJ over there has done some phenomenal work with potency. All these are strong, long-lasting. So if you're into beast mode, if you're into stuff that's going to last and you're going to get your money's worth out of these, go check out Happy Land Studios and EJ and all his creations that he's done. He's done some phenomenal work. So my honorable mentions: Home for the Holidays, coffee, syrupy. This is just that. It's, if you can see, it has a little Santa Claus hat. I'll try to get it in there pretty close. And boy, this is Christmas in a bottle. This is what you would think the holidays would smell like. And it does just that. It captures that. And I just love, if you love coffee, especially because it does have some coffee in there and it's gorgeous. Boy, this is the one for you. Get your hands on this. Again, the only reason it's honorable mention is because it's really for me. I'm not going to wear this in the summertime. Spring also, no, it's a little too rich, too dark. But that's why it makes the honorable mention. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Okay. Now, this bottle, or this company genre, I did purchase a few. This one's actually gifted to me from Fragrance Fanatic. I got to send him a shout out. I am definitely digging this one. I've only had it a little bit, and it definitely climbed up. Although I don't have many, but this is Voodoo. It's bright. It's got some sharpness to it as far as the bergamot. Man, unique. This is their original creations that Devin over there is working on some great stuff. Presentations. You'll see this is one of 2 that made it onto this list. This was their older bottles, and he's always pushing the envelope on presentation. I like this bottle. I think it looks nice and sharp, beautiful. But on the next one from him, you'll see that he's stepping up his game in the presentation. Not that this was bad, but I'm telling you, these originals, they last all day, can really push out. And again, that's one of the things about indies that are so great, that they have that. They can be beastly, and then at the price points, they are just phenomenal. So, Voodoo. I'm going to do another one from genre because it's just that good. I'm telling you. RAMC, which stands for Run After My Car. This thing, it's got pineapple in it, but it's a greener pineapple. It still has some brightness to it, but it's got some great depth to it. This is just a gorgeous scent. Again, last, and this is what they look like now. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. They come in a nice leather pouch. I should have brought that over here, but this thing is just really, really nice. I mean, it looks great on any collection, but the smell is just phenomenal. Devin over there is doing some phenomenal work. Definitely looking at getting many more of the originals they've got coming, and he does a lot of the inspirations or clones or whatever you want to call it, and they are pretty spot on. So I got some of those, and I'm telling you, right on the money. Another one from Happy Land. Now this one isn't an honorable mention because this one is really, really good. They're all good, but like I said, this one is versatile. I'm going to go with Happy Land's Green Irish Tobacco. Now, this is taking Green Irish Tweed and Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford and mixing them together. It's a nice hybrid. The freshness, the greenness of a Green Irish Tweed mixed with that Tobacco Vanille, the rich vanilla tobacco-y scent, and it is just, it is gorgeous. And it, again, the great thing about EJ and Devin and those guys, they're making stuff that lasts and it will perform, and at awesome price points. You cannot go wrong. This is Green Irish Tobacco. Gorgeous. Get your nose on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Now, I'm going to go with Essential Obsession. This one, from when I first laid sniff on it, was just like, wow. I loved it. I've yet to get smell the original, and I really don't think I need to, because this one's so good. I keep saying it. You see my other videos. I kind of had to make my own bottle because he's stepping up his game on that too, but his bottle wasn't what I thought, so I made myself a little Andy Warhol. This is by Essential Obsessions. This thing is a gem. Man, everyone who I've ever had smell this has just loved it. It's got this rich plum. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, I don't have reference. I have some Bond number 9s up here. They definitely have some great staying power. I think they do make some pretty good stuff. And I never got to, because the Andy Warhol from Bond number 9 is astronomically through the roof. I'm not going to pay that kind of price for a bottle when I can get this from Essential Obsessions, and it rocks. This thing is a gem. So definitely makes my top 5. And then the last one, I've had it the longest, and by Dua, this is Casino Elixir. Okay, definitely put a big dent in that dude. Made my top 4 for life. This thing, no matter when I wear it, when I've worn it, where I've worn it, it gets compliments for sure. Not that I'm looking for that, it just happens. I mean, I've definitely been surprised at just the, wow, what is that? Or even how it projects, because it does push out 3 hours at least. A good strong push. It's going to last all day. It's an extrait de parfum, and man, it is gorgeous. This is Casino Elixir. Again, how they do it. It's a hybrid of Baccarat Rouge 540 and Aventus. 2 great powerhouses in the niche realm of things, and it's just a great blend. Really, really gets it done. It's hard to get it sometimes because it seems to always be sold out. The price point on these isn't as good as the other indies. Maybe they've been in the game a little longer, so their price points have been steadily up, but you are going to get what you do get a good bang for your buck, I think, because it does last. You don't have to worry about batch variations, any of that type of stuff that you do with some of these other niche houses sometimes. And like I said, it just works. But it had to be on this one. I'm always going to have this one. So, but those are my indies. There's still so many houses I want to try that are out there. So I know I want to try some Alexandria, some of their stuff. I mean, there's quite a few on the list, but it's just working on it. So if you would, down in the comments, like I said, tell me what are your indies, or maybe some that you suggest I should try. I'll get on the channel. I'll definitely review them as well. And again, thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a very blessed night.